don't talk about is, Canelo. Steroids. Y'all don't talk about that. So we don't know. We really don't know all the fighters he beat, and he was not. What he could have been not clean in a lot of fights.
He knows to stay humble. That's it, man. Which one for the office? Sorry, in the middle. So I may do another exhibition this year.
What's that, Floyd?
I think Pacquiao, he chose a hell of a fighter. Shit, we got so many fighters at PBC. I thought he was with PBC.
Boxing icon Floyd Mayweather has issued a stern warning to Canelo Alvarez ahead of a possible showdown with Terence Crawford. Mayweather highlighted the physical strain that years of elite competition can impose, especially on fighters like Alvarez, who has faced numerous tough bouts. He cautioned that this accumulated wear and tear could result in an unforeseen dip in performance. This serves as a reminder to Alvarez that, despite his remarkable achievements, the relentless nature of the sport might affect his ability to compete against a talented and dangerous adversary like Crawford.
Floyd Mayweather's mindset, after being the first guy to beat Canelo Alvarez, thoughts on a fight between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. I had people that stated that they feel like that Floyd Mayweather would essentially hate on the situation.
Eddie, hold on, you're a fight, Eddie. Eddie, you fucking stuff. Oh, you fuckers. He said, oh, you fuckers.
The much-anticipated showdown between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford is scheduled for September 2025, coinciding with the Mexican Independence Day weekend. In this highly charged super middleweight title bout, Canelo will defend his WBC, WBA, and WBO belts against Crawford, who is making a bold move from welterweight to 168 pounds in his quest for boxing history.
He went on the rant with Teddy Atlas.
What's that mean?
He said you're the most overrated Mexican champion in history. He said that Salvador Sanchez and
boxeador mexicano.
Más
popular, pero sin causa. Sí.
Fucking crazy, that guy. and you think he knows boxing? Fuck.
Secret that's a fight that's been discussed by a lot of us and by a lot of people in the sport for quite a while. Certainly, it's a fight that Turki Al-Sheikh from Saudi Arabia has shown a lot of interest in. And of course, if it's going to get made, someone's going to have to put up a lot of guaranteed money. And he's probably the person that's going to do it. He's obviously been working closely with Terence Crawford. He was involved with Terence Crawford's last fight that took place in August when he fought Israel Madrimov.
Floyd Mayweather recently shared his thoughts on the potential matchup, recognizing Canelo Alvarez's remarkable accomplishments, such as his surprising ascent to light heavyweight champion. However, despite Alvarez's impressive career, Mayweather currently ranks Terence Crawford as the top pound-for-pound fighter in boxing.
He's hung tough, but Bud Crawford shows once again why he's number one pound for pound on many people's lists, including my own. I don't think it was going into this fight was a question of whether Bud was going to win this fight. It was a matter of, he's about 35. He's had a 13-month layoff. Usually things start to fighters start to look a little bit more ordinary when these circumstances start to present themselves. So we wanted to see if Crawford, how he was looking under the current circumstances, and if there was any signs of aging. I think Avanesian really, fought as good a fight as he can fight. Listen, this is a durable guy. He stays in your face. You can see why he upsets certain people because he knows how to mentally stress you by and also physically stress you by staying in your face like that, cutting off the ring and forcing you to work when you don't.
Mayweather lauded Terence Crawford's versatility, emphasizing his seamless ability to switch between orthodox and southpaw stances. He pointed out Crawford's adaptability and ring IQ as crucial elements that could present serious challenges for Canelo Alvarez, who is renowned for his power and discipline. Mayweather highlighted that Crawford is skilled at adjusting his approach mid-fight, stating, "He's not going to stick to the same game plan if it's not working." This adaptability, according to Mayweather, is what distinguishes Crawford and gives him a significant advantage in elite matchups. Floyd Mayweather and Canelo Alvarez have a deep-rooted history that traces back to their iconic clash on September 14, 2013, taking place at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. This highly anticipated fight has become one of the most scrutinized and discussed bouts in the history of boxing.
Official, but it may be a done deal. Terence Crawford, Canelo Alvarez. Early thoughts? What do you think?
Yeah, look, the first thought is, can he handle the weight jump? Can he handle the weight jump? He being Crawford. Against Matvedorf, people are going to say, oh, he had some hiccups. Who don't have hiccups? When you eat something that's a little difficult to eat, and Matvedorf was a little difficult to eat, he's not easy to digest. He's a good fighter. When you eat something that's a little tough to digest, you get hiccups, right? So, come on, he's human. So he had a few hiccups. He won the fight. He's Terence Crawford. A lot of people say, oh, Teddy, you make him so good. You're always saying how great Crawford is, but who's he beating? He unified the, what was his first division? Lightweight, then he unified the junior, then he unified the junior welter, then he unified the welter. I think I got the weight classes right. It doesn't.
At the time of their showdown, Floyd Mayweather had already cemented his legacy as a boxing legend, boasting an undefeated record and multiple world titles across several weight classes. In contrast, Canelo Alvarez was a rising star at just 23 years old. As the reigning WBC and WBA super welterweight champion, he was widely regarded as the future of boxing.
I was 23 with 43 fights and 30 knockouts, and the world said he was inexperienced. I was 36 with 40-something fights, and
Joe Rogan reflected on the lasting impact of Canelo Alvarez's 2013 loss to Floyd Mayweather, highlighting it as a crucial learning moment in Alvarez's career. He pointed out that the defeat spurred significant enhancements in Alvarez's defensive skills, especially his head movement. Rogan remarked it was a life lesson. Then you look at how Canelo's head movement improved after he realized.
Fíjate. Pam, 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 pam. Hun, hun, hun. Gancho. Digo. Eso. Eso. Eso.
In front of Canelo, and Canelo's just whiffing. It was a life lesson. And then you look at how good Canelo's head movement got after that fight when he realized it. I mean, my God, when he fought Danny Jacobs and Canelo's just standing right in front of him, bobbing and weaving. That's all what he learned from fighting Floyd.
Listen, Canelo needs to understand he's a different fighter now. The deterioration is there. He's not the same guy. He's not that destroyer who's looking for knockouts early and keeps a pace and a pressure on you. He throws 30 punches around. You're not the same guy. So telling everyone you're going to knock them out and then going into, 6 decisions in a row now? Scores a knockdown every time. Power's still there. The problem is the pace and the ability to carry on and push. That's the real difference, and that comes with age. He's 34 going on 45 at this, as far as I'm concerned. He's got a ton of fights, been around for a long time, doesn't have that same desire, the same drive to take the chances against these younger, bigger guys, because he is fighting younger, bigger guys. So you got to keep that